You don't back into diagonal parking, you idiot. The wind is absolutely insane today, but we're gonna go do another ride we haven't done in a long time. We're gonna go on the towpath, and it might be a real mess, but we got the wide tires and the fenders. We're gonna try a coffee shop I've never been to, but I've heard good things about. You can see all the old salt blowing in the wind. Whoa, I need my hands on the bars, this is nuts. It is a good thing we are not going in any one direction for too long today, because this is like, watch out for falling tree branch weather. It's nuts. Well, we're about to see how soupy it is. It looks pretty soupy. So it's a real mixed bag. Some parts are soft and slow. Some parts are covered in water, but that's because it's not sinking in, because they're still kind of frozen. So they ride fine. And then there's still compressed snow and slush in spots. So yeah, fenders. I'm glad I have them. And the 55s. Not long after I got back, really back into cycling, I would have just been out here on my 32 mil tires, cool looking vintage bike, but would have really been struggling. Ice. So this is where the little Cuyahoga River, coming from Akron, dumps into the Cuyahoga River, coming from Cuyahoga Falls. And it's kind of the beginning of the Cuyahoga Valley proper, between Akron and Cleveland and the national park. For the record, not quite to the national park, but we're into the valley that becomes the national park. So we are on our way up to 50 degrees today. When the wind isn't blowing, it feels really nice. The wind was blowing that right away, but coming down that brick hill towards the beginning, I usually just coasting will hit 30 miles an hour easy. Today my top speed was 23 into the headwind, so. Sassy. So a number of locals, when I went to that Real Average coffee shop a couple times, have recommended this one. The reason I haven't been here yet is just kind of where it is. It's not generally where I go to ride for coffee. And then with the winter again, just the way the trails were fairly impassable. Haven't done it yet. But I have been aware of this place and I've heard good things. And an acquaintance friend is the baker here, so even though it's a little later in the day, I'm hoping there's some good baked goods there. What time is it? 1:30? So hopefully there's something. I mean, they're open till 6. People always ask me in my videos when I show that in different parts of the valley what it is, that structure. It's the main trunk sewer from Akron down to the sewage treatment plant. So Akron, I think back in the 20s, bought the remnants of a little village. I don't think there were any structures really left there, maybe an old barn, and built their treatment plant down here to have access to the Cuyahoga River. I shouldn't look, it's in one of these plazas. Might be back the other way. In my mind it was here. Oh, it's in the basement. I forgot this place is 2 floors. I haven't been here for this area for a long time. Oh yeah, it's downstairs. My lock wouldn't fit that pole, so I brought my bike down. Yeah, that was really solid. Had a cortado and 2 hand pies, 1 savory, 1 sweet. I didn't have them put them on a plate, thinking I'll save one for later. Spoiler alert, I did not save one for later. So a number of coffee shops have come and gone in the valley. Just goes to show if you have a good product, you can make it. And they're not even in a visible location. So don't get me wrong, they're not Akron coffee roasters good, but it was pretty good. When this bike gets damp, something gets real grindy and I need to figure out what that is. And probably pretty quick because I've got a 44-mile ride with a decent chunk of gravel tomorrow. As you're seeing it, this probably already happened. So maybe I could insert some footage of my cranks laying on the ground and my bottom bracket falling out at the side of the road. Nah, I'm sure that ride went great. Lake is long, 7 miles. between the headwind and the trail warming up more, that was a bit of a slog, but you know, no real complaints. Still a good day out. And at least we'll have a tailwind for the climb out of the valley. So yeah, that was a pretty good 12.5 mile ride. As I mentioned, it was a little bit of a slog on the way back, but you know, that's how it goes this time of year. So what I am doing next is gonna wash off the bike, get the chain lubed and everything, and then get absolutely everything ready for tomorrow morning. I'll be getting up earlier than I normally do, and I do not like to think in the morning. I don't make myself have anything that I have to do, so I will press one button on the coffee maker. I will grab one or two things and head out the door. The bike will already be in the car, extra clothes will be loaded, my clothes for tomorrow will be laid out, so all my camera gear will be packed with batteries charged. After I finish recording this, I will charge this battery and get it in the bag, so that's how I roll. So tomorrow's weather is looking interesting, and then we'll just see how I hold up. So yeah, if you've been watching the other videos, you probably already know how my ride went tomorrow, but as I'm recording this, I don't. So we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of nervous. Anyways, I appreciate all you guys watching. As always, check out our little store down below. We have some t-shirts and bandanas left, and give this video a like. Thanks. Peace.